Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The medical outcome of Liam, Taylor's doomed heart, and Brooke's new beginning. According to previews for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes will struggle with a doomed heart, and Liam Spencer's medical prognosis will be revealed. Let's discuss all the turmoil that lies ahead since Brooke Logan will also be enticed by a new beginning. First, Bill Spencer will learn if his costly wager was profitable. Bill will receive updates on Liam's experience in the operating room after his treatment at the private medical clinic. Liam's illness will be revealed by Grace Buckingham, and her enigmatic colleague might also have an opportunity to comment. Although it might be too soon to tell if Liam has recovered completely, Bill can at least find out how the procedure went and hopefully see some encouraging results. Naturally, when an experimental treatment like this is used, there is always a chance of adverse consequences or unanticipated harm. After this entire dangerous experience, will Liam be okay? John Finnegan, on the other hand, might start to doubt Grace and her hidden agenda. Grace's jumpiness makes it difficult for her to hide, thus Finn might soon follow some hints. Taylor will be excited for her wedding day, but Rich Forrester might find himself thinking about Brooke more frequently than he would want to acknowledge. Even while Taylor has been calm about Brooke joining Ridge and Eric Forrester on their trip to Italy, she might be secretly feeling anxious and envious. Nick Marone's most recent invitation for Brooke, nevertheless, might give Taylor some solace. They will make some ambitious preparations in the upcoming episodes, because Nick will soon have the opportunity to win Brooke over in Italy. Ridge will be furious because Brooke will gradually open her mind to a new beginning with Nick at her side. Although he isn't ready to admit it yet, Ridge will desire Brooke back more and more as they move closer to starting over with Nick. Taylor is destined for misery since we know Ridge will save Brooke from an accident and declare her his true love at the end of the month. Stay tuned for some love triangle dramas on The Bold and the Beautiful, according to spoilers. When Bridget and Finn realize their patient is no longer there, Liam has surgery and his tumor is miraculously removed. Nick urged Brooke to travel to Italy, and Bill and Grace persuaded Liam to have experimental surgery. Sitting with Bill at a luxury surgery facility, Liam feels anxious. He is anxious about the upcoming experimental surgery. According to his father, there is no other option. This could heal him while the other choice is merely buy time. Optimism is the best way, says Grace, who joins them. She supports this process. Bill's son is stressed out because he paces. Grace introduces Dr. Adhikari, the surgeon, and claims he is the greatest in the field. That's what Bill hopes. Bill is pulled aside by Grace, who questions him about payment. What it is doesn't matter to him. All he wants is to keep his son around. He turns to face his son and declares his love for him. Bill phones his accountant and requests that he send a wire right away. The doctor must be an expert in his field. Liam's head is cut open by Grace and Adhikari, while they operate on him in the operating room. In the waiting room, Bill paces. The wire goes through and he receives a text. Bill prays to God that he won't lose his son. He is free to take him if he has to. Grace comes out and says Liam is getting better. To see Liam, they enter. He's still not conscious. Grace tells that the entire tumor was removed, and Adhikari says everything went smoothly. It was a marvel of medicine. They tell Bill that his son can survive, even though he was told there was no chance. The odds were 1 in a million according to Bill. Finn and Bridget discuss Liam at the hospital. Despite not checking in on him this morning, they both respect his selflessness and the fact that he has now saved Steffi. Poppy arrives and wants to speak with Finn about her daughter. Although Luna loved him intensely, she is aware that her daughter never felt she had done her a favor. She regrets a lot about Luna, but the thing that will bother her the most is not telling him who her father is. Bridget departs and Poppy speculates because she is happy that Luna is dead. Finn believes she is a terrible mother. However, she would have been imprisoned for 2 murders she did not commit by her daughter. Finn is aware that Luna was upset. According to Poppy, he must be experiencing the finality of loss because she was still their biological child. I can't do this right now, he says. He believes she has come to him in order to feel better. He has been summoned to see a patient. When a nurse tells Bridget that Grace gave Liam over to Bill's care, Bridget is taken aback. After telling Finn that Liam has been freed, she flees. He wasn't in any condition for that, according to both of them. According to Bridget, this might be advantageous. Bill would go to any lengths for his son. Steffi discusses the unbelievable nature of the beach house shooting with Carter and Hope at Forrester. Liam is an amazing man, according to Steffi. Brooke joins them in declaring Liam to be a real hero. She wishes everyone had been aware of his tumor so they could have offered him assistance. Steffi informs them that Liam pursued Luna after she called him pitiful. Carter questions Finn's reaction to Luna's passing. Steffi informs them about Luna's desperation and obsession. She refuses to cry for her. Hope and Steffi hope Liam never has to go to an operating room again. They are unhappy because they believe Bill will take him home. Grace's joy, Poppy's repulsive proposal, and Liam's surgery. Finally, a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful is available. Liam Spencer had surgery in today's episode. Penelope Poppy Nozawa, meanwhile, approaches John Finn Finnegan in an offensive manner. Liam waits for his operation in a private medical facility. Bill Spencer makes an effort to lift his son's spirits. As she walks in, Grace Buckingham says she supports this process. Liam's best opportunity is now. Dr. Adhikari walks in. Bill insists the doctor had better be the greatest, but Grace says he is. Grace discusses money with Bill in a private conversation. As long as they save Liam, Bill will issue her a blank check. Bill calls from outside and coerces them into completing the $1 million transfer. The surgeons returned to the operating room, removed Liam, and started slicing his scalp. After a little while, Grace comes out and says Liam is getting better. According to Dr. Adhikari, it went. The surgeon doesn't seem to say anything. Bill is informed by Grace that the entire tumor was removed. A miracle happened to Liam. Poppy wants to console Finn about Luna Nozawa in his medical office. Poppy keeps trying to persuade Finn out of it, but he must be in a lot of pain. Poppy appears to be attempting to woo him once more, but Finn refuses to fall for it. Poppy is left fuming when he essentially orders her to go lost. Finn is informed by Bridget Forrester that Liam has gone missing. He is now in his father's custody. Despite their lack of understanding, both doctors are aware that Bill will stop at nothing to support his family. Hope Logan, Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Carter Walton discuss the shooting at Forrester Creations. They are joined by Brooke Logan, who concurs that Liam is a hero. Carter is curious about Finn's reaction to Luna's passing. The situation was difficult. Steffi refuses to feel sorry for the deceased girl. The subject shifts to Liam. They are not yet aware of the new surgery or transfer. They are really unhappy that they believe Liam will accompany Bill home. Poppy is now a victim. What's wrong with you, girl? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, many fans have observed that Poppy has changed into an unreasonably cruel person, which appears to be a significant change from when she initially moved to this made-up Los Angeles neighborhood. For all the information you require, continue reading below. Many people think that Poppy's statement that she's happy Luna is dead represents a startling and absurd change in her character. Although it didn't last long, Poppy was truly at her best when she was dating Bill. Naturally, neither did all the conjecture that Bill might also have been Luna's father. Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet. The whole thing is ridiculous now that Luna isn't murderous because Sheila is her grandmother. Some people have even said it's because Poppy was careless and a pill-popping whore. Sorry, I don't believe any of that. She was portrayed as a free spirit who loved her daughter dearly and lived life on her own terms. Now she's happy she's dead. Lee, who avoided both of them, now wishes to save her niece. For 20 years, where was she? Lord, please put an end to it. She was a peaceful character and not mean-spirited, and she's a whore. But Steph wasn't who didn't know the paternity, noted another show critic. It genuinely annoys me that they are accusing a single mother of being promiscuous. That was never discussed before, and it's not serious neglect. Even though Luna has killed several people, her aunt suddenly feels sympathy for her even though she never wanted anything to do with her. They did a 180 and messed up at least 3 characters to have this storyline, was another complaint. They expressed remorse for attempting to substitute Elektra and Ivy for the roles that Luna and Poppy were intended to play. Whisk's Bill Liam is gone. Los Angeles is going to see a lot of drama and important decisions today. It's something you won't want to miss. Watch your favorite shows as they work out the details of the past and present by tuning into CBS or Paramount Plus. You will undoubtedly be on the edge of your seat, as these moments shape the destiny of these great characters. When Luna shot Sheila and Liam, she created mayhem. Luna was shot by Liam. After surgery, Luna appeared to be recuperating, but in a tragic turn of events, Lee disclosed that Luna had passed away. Poppy publicly expressed relief that the dangerous woman was no longer there, but she wasn't even sorry for Luna's passing. Lee, who was obviously offended by Poppy's harsh remarks, attempted to remind her of how serious the issue was, but Poppy reaffirmed her startling admission and made it plain that she had no qualms. Liam, meantime, had to endure a difficult recuperation, overcoming not just the physical scars from the gunshot wound, but also the heartbreaking news of an incurable brain tumor. Bill was impatiently waiting for news since he was so anxious to see his son get better. However, Bill was reminded by Steffi Ridge, and even hoped that he shared some of the responsibility for Luna's absence from the prison where she should have been. Remorseful, Bill expressed his apologies to Liam and admitted his errors. However, Hope unintentionally told Bill about Liam's tumor. Bill went into a tailspin after hearing it. Then Grace informed Liam and Bill that he had a Hail Mary opportunity to be saved. Liam was willing to give it a try, and Bill was willing to cover the cost. There was of course one minor catch. Everyone, including the hospital, had to keep it a secret.